Yeah, hey Carolina, my name's Philip.
Uh,
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm sure we'll meet when you arrive in Wellington. First of all, just tell me how this move came about. I always find it fascinating because the Phoenix women's team's only been going for a few years now, and I guess New Zealand's not a place that female footballers maybe ever thought they would go play professional football in. So, yeah, how did this move come about, and yeah, how did you end up coming to New Zealand?
so I think because of the World Cup, New Zealand and Australia just came a little bit to the world a little bit. So I think we all know Australia and New Zealand they have a good soccer team. So it's normal that we know them. So it came. My agent actually asked me, so what about of New Zealand and Australia? What do you think? And for me, it's kind of a country that everyone looks for, like when they go visit. So I think let's go, let's do it. It's probably incredible. So
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about so where you're at. Obviously, you'd been at Benfica. The team had done very well and had a good run in the Champions League last season. But for you, are you at the stage of your career where you just want to play now?
I stopped hearing you.
I'll start again. So
Wait.
Benfica's obviously had great team success, and you had a good run in the Champions League last season. But for you personally, are you at a stage where you want to go and play and actually, yeah, get minutes and further your development that way?
Yeah, I had a like 2 years that I was playing more in Benfica, and this year the competition in the Champions League, they thought it a little bit more, that they were doing the team to going further, as much further they can, and it was a competitive team. And for me now, in my stage, in this stage of my career, I think it's good for me to play. I'm 23 years old, and it's this time that I have to think about myself and what I can go in the future, what I can do in the future, and to play. It's what I'm thinking now, and I think is what is best for my career.
Yeah, because what do you get in terms of your development being at a club like Benfica? Like, although you may not be playing the minutes, do you feel like being in that environment and being on the bench in big games, like have you still grown in that way?
Wait, I'm hearing you so, like, so low. I don't
That's,
know.
that's all
I
right.
was hearing you right, and now it's too down.
I can ask again
I
if you
can
want.
ask. Okay, it's now it's okay.
Okay. So just in terms of the position you were in Benfica, because you were still training in a good environment and you were able to sort of be a part of big occasions, did you still feel like you were developing despite not playing the minutes?
Yes, for sure. I had two goalkeepers that they are probably the best goalkeepers in Portugal playing. So one of them was the third goalkeeper in the national team. Uh, Last year she went to the World Cup, and in the practice was always good because the competition was there, and I could always learn with them in the practice and be competitive. So in that point, it was very good. I could learn with them, and then the national team, then the 23, gave me the games that I could um have what I didn't have in the club. So it was last season was good because of it, because I could learn with them, two good goalkeepers and a team full of talent, and in the national team I could play, so it was good.
Yeah, and why, like, what sold you on the move to Wellington? Because I guess if you were looking for more game time, you could have, like, I presume there was an option to maybe stay in Portugal and maybe go to another club, but why all the way to this part of the world and specifically the Phoenix?
Uh, the Phoenix was a team that show real the interest in me, and for me right now it's really important to me that someone takes me and how do I explain this? It's like give me the value that I think I have to progress in my career. And Wellington was a team that looked at me and say, we believe in you and we go with you in your career, so let's do it. To play outside of Portugal, I think it has been a dream of me playing outside of Portugal since I was a kid. Portugal is for maybe 6 years since Benfica and Sporting is in the first league competition. It's been uh, getting bigger, the league, but it's not in the point that every team is professional, and so maybe it's the time that for me to go out now and maybe come back in one day that the league is better, is full professional. And Wellington was someone that gave me an opportunity and told me, I believe in you, let's do it, we can do it together.
Yeah, have you would have never been to New Zealand before?
uh, I didn't
You
understand.
you've never
I
been you've never
No,
traveled
I
to New
never
Zealand?
been. No, but it's like we all have social media. Everyone knows New Zealand. Everyone knows the the environment that everyone lives there. Everyone knows the All Blacks. So the country, we all see the beautiful views that they have, and I think it's a little bit not the same as Portugal, but Portugal has two islands too. So uh, there are more, but two islands is Madeira and the Source. And when I go to Madeira, I really enjoy it. So it's kind of the, all the environment. It looks so good. So everyone wants to visit there.
Oh yeah, well, I hope it lives up to your expectations. And just oh yeah, so when do you arrive here? Do you know yet, like what the plan is for when you'll be here?
It's probably in the middle of September.
Yeah, okay. And so are you just in your off season now, until then?
Yeah, I've been in my off season, but I've been practice every day, most of the days.
Yeah, okay. And
So
just finally, what are your strengths as a goalkeeper?
usually I say that I'm a really good player with my feet, and I like to be one more in the game, using that advantage that I have that I can play with my feet. Um, but I think it's being one more to the game and being the how do I say this? It's difficult to translate some words Portuguese to English, so that's why I always have to think first in Portuguese and then um I don't know. I think I'm a player that wants to win, and for sure that's something that every team wants to do it. And I'm very competitive in the game, and I it's good that I can help with my feet, and then everything is a little bit in the same. I don't know how to say it.
No,
um,
no, I get what you're saying. That's all good. Cool. Well, that's all the questions I had. So yeah, appreciate your time, and yeah, I'm sure we'll meet when you arrive in a few months' time.